Balance changes are coming, and we're gonna get right into the changes right now. The class changes have been reworked. Hit speed no longer can affect the action time of clash abilities. Pretty much what this just means is now minis or heroes have their clash ability in order. So what does that mean is that means there's priority on what clash ability goes first, second, third, so on and so forth. The first abilities that go off are going to be the Monk and the Grand Warden, as well as the Ice Wizard, followed up by the Prince and the Wave Master, and then the Fisherman, and then the Shield Maiden, and then all of the other ones. What does this mean? This means that the Ice Wizard is going to be able to go off before the Prince, and the Prince is also going to be pretty much going off before the Fisherman. That way the Fisherman is not going to be able to take care of the Prince, and the Fisherman is also not going to be able to take care of anything that is ice blocked. Also, some units have super at the start of combat. Let's get into the balance changes. Heroes, Shield Maiden gains unstoppable when super is cast, so it's no longer going to get stunned or interrupted, and then the base HP is increased to 35 from 30, so a 5 HP increase for the Shield Maiden is going to be unstoppable. Next up, we have Nature Born. Base attack increased to 2 from 1, so there's a nice damage buff to Nature Born. The deer form starting energy is going to be now 2, and the human form starting energy is going to be 1. So now it's going to start off with energy, which is going to be really, really nice, like the Monk was in the past. Grand Warden is our next hero up here. The second ability, level 2 and level 3, is going to be +1 damage from +2 damage. So this is going to be a +2 damage nerf to the shield ability when it explodes on your minis or your hero. The third ability, Shield and Allies, gain +5%, plus from 10%. So that's pretty much going to be a 5% hit speed nerf to everything that is shielded. Next up, we have the minis. Royal Ghost is going to be our first mini up on the chopping block here. Base ability Clash is going to gain invisibility for 2.5 seconds from 3.5. The base hit speed is going to be reduced to 0.5 from 0.6. The base HP is going to be reduced to 10 from 15, and the HP per upgrade is going to be reduced to 8 from 10. So this is a huge nerf to the Royal Ghost, and is definitely going to impact how he plays in the meta, or he might not even be a part of the meta after these nerfs. Ice Wizard, base HP reduced to 10 from 12, and the third ability, the Freeze, 3.5 seconds from 2.5 seconds. With the Royal Ghost, the Clash ability getting nerfed so heavily, I think that this might be a nerf to the Ice Wizard pretty heavily here on the third ability, as well as the base HP. Skeleton Guard is going to be our next mini up here. The base ability, cast 8 shield from 10, and the first ability, +4 shield from 5. So this is actually going to be a pretty substantial nerf to the Skeleton Guard, as when he transfers the shield to his allies, it is going to be significantly less. Next up, we have the Magic Archer. HP per upgrade decreased to 8 from 10. So there's going to be a slight nerf here to the Magic Archer. Not going to be too big of a deal. Next up, we have the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Hit speed per upgrade reduced to 0.1 from 0.15. So there's going to be a little bit of a reduction for the Mini P.E.K.K.A. here in the third upgrade, +2 dissipate from 0.3. So this is actually going to be pretty substantial here for the Mini P.E.K.K.A. And the Mini P.E.K.K.A. as a 3-star is going to lose 0.15 total, which is going to be insane amount of attack speed, or should I say hit speed. And then the third upgrade, no longer 3 dissipate, it's going to be only 2 dissipate, which is actually going to be insane. Minor base attack increased to 3 from 2, so there's a nice little buff to the Minor here. Lumberjack base ability KO. Toss an AoE potion for 30% hit speed and move speed for allies for 3 seconds from 20%. So this is going to be a 10% buff here for the Lumberjack. I don't think it's going to be enough, but definitely needed. Musketeer is going to have 1 starting energy. This is actually really, really important for the Musketeers. The Musketeer just lacks the ability to get off the super fast enough, so this is going to be a very nice change. Healing Ranger is also going to have starting energy 1. So the Healing Ranger is going to be able to get off that first heal faster, and it's definitely going to be pretty important. Swordsman is going to be next here. The starting energy is going to be 1. Swordsman definitely necessary to have at least 1 starting energy here so it can get off a super and actually proceed to do something on the arena. Battle Healer is going to be our next mini up here. Starting energy is going to be 2. HP per upgrade increased to 12 from 10, so this is actually a really big buff for the Battle Healer, and then a hit speed per upgrade increased to 0.15 from 0.1. Expect healing it to be a very, very big thing in the next meta. Maybe Shield Maiden is coming in as well. Battle Healer, huge buffs here all around. Witch, starting energy is going to be 2, energy cost reduced to 4 from 5. Witch is actually getting a massive buff here, which is going to be hopefully everywhere with the new 4 cost, or should I say the 3rd star ability. It's a 4 cost mini. The 3rd star ability is absolutely crazy. I want to see the Witch be a carry as well. Bandit, base attacks be increased to 3 from 2. HP cost, or energy cost reduction to 6 from 7. HP for upgrade increased to 12 from 10. And it was definitely struggling in the meta, but I think it's definitely going to be very, very crucial in the next meta if there is going to be battle heroes, if there's going to be a lot of Mega Knights, if there's going to be a lot of healing rangers. I think the Bandit's going to be a very, very important mini, and I don't think it needed this big of a buff. Now I think the Bandit's going to be absolutely insane. Bowler, base attack increased to 4 from 3. Bowler was just struggling all over the meta, definitely needed a little bit of something. This should help him out just a little bit. Will it put him in the meta? I am not too sure. Tech is going to be our next mini up here. Hit speed per upgrade increased to 0.05 from 0.0. So this is a pretty big upgrade as it's going to have 0.15 attacks per second as a 3-star, and the base HP is also getting increased by 5. So the P.E.K.K.A is going to be a little bit more tanky as well as hit a little bit faster. With the Mega Knights, the Battle Healers, the Shield Maidens that might be coming, the P.E.K.K.A is going to be very, very important. Archer is going to be our last mini up here. Hit speed per upgrade is increased to 0.15 from 0.1, so it's a pretty decent upgrade here for the Archer. A 3-star Archer is going to have 0.15%, or should I say 0.15 more hits per second, and then HP per upgrade is going to decrease to 5 from 6. So overall, this is a buff to the Archer, because the Archer, if you are going to get a 3-star, you're not really worried about the HP. You're trying to take down enemy minis as fast as possible. I still don't think the Archer is going to be used at all unless you're on special tiles, but you know, it is what it is.